So gentlemen, speaking to the title of My Life Journey Part 2, My Life Journey Part 2, would you please welcome Thabo Nkuna.
Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, Toastmaster. Today, I'm going to speak about my life journey part 2. Gentlemen, it's normal that we all have a journey in our life, but we don't achieve our journey at the same time due to the stumbling block on the road. Why? Some of us, we leave our house earlier. Some of us, we leave our house late. But at the end of the day, we reach our destiny. Why my life journey? This is the story of my life. It's very important. Last time I told you where I was born. It was not easy, but eventually I did it. How did I start it? I told you last time that I stayed for 5 years without going to school. I will imagine kids waking up in the morning and going to class. I was only looking after the cows, the sheep. One day, it was on Monday, my aunt woke me up and she said, "I'm taking you to school today." Yes, indeed, she did. When we arrived at school, we found the principal. He welcomed us. It was beautiful. He smiled at us. He said, "Mr. Nkuna, welcome." I narrated the story to my principal because I lost all the report from standard 1 to standard 5. So you'll imagine that anxiety. Along the way, I lost the hope. Along the way, I lost the dream. But he said to me, "Mr. Nkuna, you are welcome. But there is a little bit of challenge because as much as I can see that you did go to school, the only problem, you don't have a report. You don't have anything with you. You have to start from sub A. You will imagine a 14-year-old starting from sub A. It was so embarrassing. But there's one thing that I've noted in my life, that you don't have to give up. I went to class. He took me to the class. I was 14. The little children, they were so hip, they thought, I'm the new teacher. But only to find I'm a student as them, like them. When I arrived in class, they greeted me with a smile. They thought, it's a new teacher. You know how kids, they play. As they were happy, they were surprised. I sat down with them. I said, "No, I'm not your teacher. I'm a student as you." Kids are very curious. They ask you all sort of questions. Why are you here? Why are you old? But I ignore that because I knew that I have to sit in that small chair. But at the end of the day, because of the dream that I wanted to be something, I did sit there. After three days, I was promoted to the next class. After a few days, I was promoted to another class. In 6 months, I was promoted to grade 3. After the exam, I was promoted again. I realized that by perseverance, the snail reached the ark. I persevered through difficulty. I knew it was embarrassing at that moment, but because I wanted to reach the dream, because in my house, at my home, there was no one ever reached standard 10. So I wanted to be the best. I wanted to be the one. But guess what? I did it. After passing my grade 7, then I went to high school. High school, I was like any boy. It was wonderful. Everybody was welcoming. because we're at the same age. And life was the same. I did my standard 6. But there's one thing that I've noticed. In life, there are those people who will hang with you. But unfortunately, not everyone will reach the destination. Because some will fall along the way. Some will give up along the way. In the introduction, when I was introduced at high school, this guy he told me, he said, Mr. Nkuna, if you want to do well, please don't do accounting. And guess what? I did accounting. And I excelled in accounting. I've never failed accounting. Why? Because I knew the reason why he said don't do accounting is because he failed so many times. Gentlemen, this man, he said, don't give up in what you always, in what you can't sleep without thinking about it. I've never given up. I knew that one day I would finish my grade 12. And indeed, I finished. I never give up. It is possible.